When God created everything, God said, "It is good." And God put God's own image in the creatures that walk on the earth. In the midst of the creation, there was a wonderful garden. It was God's garden. Everything was there, but everything was so close it was all together. God was with the rocks and plants and animals, and they were with God and each other. All the people were also together in one person who was called Everyone, or in their language, Adam. Eve was there too. She was always there, for she came from Adam. She and Adam were a kind of Adam-Eve. In the middle of the garden grew two trees. One tree was about differences, and one tree was about forever. God told Adam and Eve that they should not eat the fruit from these trees. If you ate the fruit of the tree of differences, you would know about differences. And if you ate from the forever tree, you would live forever. Now the serpent was more clever than any other creature that the Lord God made. And he suggested that Adam and Eve taste the fruit from the tree of differences. And they did. Adam and Eve ate from the tree of differences, and things fell apart for them. They became Adam and Eve. The difference between them and God also came apart, and the difference between good and evil did too. God called for them, and they hid. But God found them. They did not know how to be with God anymore because of all the differences. There were good and evil, close and far, high and low, God and people, Adam and Eve, and many more differences. The differences also did something wonderful. Now Adam and Eve could take things apart and put them back together again. They could be creators, almost like God. They couldn't make something out of nothing, but they could make something out of differences. After the differences, Adam and Eve could not go back to when everything was all together in the garden. They could only go forward, and they did. God sent Adam and Eve out of the garden. An angel and a saw was put at the edge of the garden so they could not go back, but only go forward. God went with them on their journey to help them be the best creators they could be, and to be with God in this new way, and to stay one with God. Now I wonder, what part of this story you like the best? I wonder what part was the most important. I wonder what part of the story was about you, or what part you were in. I wonder if we can leave out any of the story and still have all that we need.